Seeing you here today feels like a quiet gift, a moment where our spirits can finally slow down together. I am so grateful that you found your way to this space at Miracle Prayer Studio. And if these words help your heart find its rest, I would be so honored if you chose to subscribe and walk this path of faith alongside us. I'm talking to you right now because I know what it feels like to wake up with a heart that already feels tired, even before the day has truly begun. We're talking to each other about those seasons where the world feels a bit too loud and the waves of worry seem to crash against us before we've even had our first cup of coffee. It's that heavy sensation in the chest, the one that tells us we are drifting, or perhaps that we are about to be pulled under by the weight of everything we have to carry. I want to sit with you in that space for a moment, acknowledging that the storms of life are real, but also remembering that we were never meant to face the open sea without a way to stay grounded. In Hebrews 6:19, we find a beautiful promise that speaks to the very center of our restlessness, telling us that we have this hope as an anchor for the soul, firm and secure. My dear Lord, I hold on to these words as if they were a lifeline thrown to me in the middle of a dark and churning sea. When I think about an anchor, Father, I think about something that is hidden beneath the surface, something heavy and unyielding that holds fast even when the surface of the water is violent and chaotic. My King, I am realizing today that hope in you is not just a nice thought or a fleeting wish, but it is a spiritual weight that keeps me from being swept away by my own fears. Jesus, I am coming into your presence now, not with a loud voice or a list of demands, but with a soul that simply wants to be still enough to feel the tension of that anchor holding me close to your heart. Father in heaven, I am opening the doors of my heart to you this morning, letting the light of your grace spill into every dusty and cluttered corner. I want to enter into a true communion with you, where my words are few and my listening is deep. My dear Lord, I am focusing all my attention on the fact that you are unchanging. The winds of my circumstances change every hour. My emotions rise and fall like the tides, and the opinions of the world shift with every breeze. But you remain the same. I am looking at you, my Savior, and in doing so, the waves around me seem just a little less intimidating. My King, I am placing this entire day into your hands before I take another step. I am offering you the hours ahead, the minutes that feel rushed, and the moments that I fear might be difficult. Jesus, I surrender my schedule to you, asking that your rhythm becomes my rhythm. I give you the conversations I will have today, the emails I will write, and the work I will put my hands to. Father, let everything I do be an offering of love to you. I'm entrusting my worries to your care, letting go of the need to control the outcome of things that are far beyond my reach. Father in heaven, as I breathe in the stillness of this morning, my heart is simply full of thanks. I'm so grateful that you stayed with me through the night, watching over my spirit while I slept. I thank you for the breath in my lungs, which is a gift I so often take for granted. My dear Lord, thank you for the roof over my head and the quiet comfort of this moment. I am looking back at the days that have passed, and I see your hand in places where I thought I was alone. I am so thankful for the way you provide for my needs, often in ways I don't even recognize until much later. Jesus, I also come to you with a humble heart to ask for your forgiveness. I'm sorry for the times I have let my anxiety become larger than my faith. My King, please forgive me for the moments when I have spoken out of frustration instead of love, or when I have allowed my own pride to keep me from seeking your wisdom. I am sorry for the ways I have drifted away from your presence, trying to navigate the storms by my own strength. Father, please wash me clean and help me to start this day with a spirit that is pure and eyes that are fixed on your goodness. My dear Lord, I am asking for your peace to settle over my mind like a gentle mist. I know that the day ahead might bring challenges that I didn't see coming, but I am asking for the strength to remain steady. Father, please give me the wisdom to know when to speak and when to be silent. My King, I am praying for your guidance in every decision I have to make, whether they are small choices or big ones that carry weight. Jesus, please lead me on the path that brings honor to your name. Father in heaven, I am bringing my family and my children before you today. I am asking that you wrap your arms of protection around them, keeping them safe in their going out and their coming in. My dear Lord, please give my children a sense of your presence throughout their day, letting them know that they are never alone and that they are deeply loved by you. I am praying for my home, that it would be a place of rest and kindness, a small harbor where the storms of the world cannot reach. Jesus, I am also lifting up my work and my responsibilities to you. I am asking for your favor to be upon the things I do today. Please give me a spirit of excellence and a heart that is willing to serve others. My King, if there are moments of tension or stress in my workplace, I am asking that you would be the one to bring a sense of calm. Help me to be a source of encouragement to those around me, reflecting your light in everything I say and do. My dear Lord, I am praying for healing for those parts of me that feel broken or worn down. Whether it is a physical pain, an emotional wound, or a spirit that feels discouraged, I am asking for your gentle touch to bring restoration. Father, I believe that you are the great physician, and I am trusting you with my well-being. I am asking for the grace to be patient with myself as I heal, and the faith to believe that you are working all things together for my good. Father in heaven, I am asking for an extra measure of protection today. Please guard my heart from negative thoughts and shield my mind from the lies of the enemy that tell me I am not enough. My King, I am asking that you would go before me and clear the way, removing obstacles that would hinder my walk with you. Jesus, please be my shield and my fortress, my strong tower where I can run and be safe. My dear Lord, as I prepare to move into the rest of my day, I am doing so with a heart that feels a little more anchored. I am not rushing out of your presence, but I am taking the peace I've found here with me. Father, let me be mindful of your Holy Spirit throughout the day, listening for your small, still voice in the middle of the noise. My King, I am trusting you with every detail, and I am resting in the knowledge that your love for me is as vast as the ocean and as steady as the rising sun. My King, as the morning light begins to settle into the room, I find myself lingering in this quiet space with you, unwilling to rush away because my soul so deeply needs this time of grounding. Father, I am continuing to lift my heart to you, feeling the way your presence acts as a calm harbor for my restless thoughts. I'm thinking about how often I try to carry the weight of the world on my own shoulders, forgetting that you are the one who holds the universe in place. My dear Lord, I want to go deeper into this conversation with you, laying down the layers of my life that I usually keep hidden or try to manage by myself. Jesus, I am bringing to you the specific worries that have been flickering in the back of my mind like shadows. You know the ones, the concerns about the future that I can't see, the questions about whether I am doing enough, and the nagging fears that I might fail those who depend on me. My King, I am handing these shadows to you one by one. I am asking that you replace my what-ifs with your I am. When I feel the urge to spiral into anxiety, Father, please let the tension of the anchor remind me that I am held. I am not drifting into the unknown. I am tethered to your eternal promises. Father in heaven, I am thinking about the people I will encounter today, and I'm asking for a heart that is wide open to love them as you do. My dear Lord, sometimes it is so easy to see others through the lens of my own stress or my own needs. I am asking you to give me your eyes today. Help me to see the person behind the counter, the co-worker in the next cubicle, and the stranger on the street as individuals who might also be battling their own storms. Jesus, let my words be a source of calm for them. Let my presence be a reflection of the peace I am finding right now in your company. My King, I am reflecting on the quiet strength that comes from simply being your child. I don't have to be the strongest person in the room today because you are my strength. I don't have to have all the answers because you are the way and the truth. Father, I am surrendering my need to be right, my need to be noticed, and my need to be successful by the world's standards. Instead, I am asking for the success that comes from being faithful to your call. My dear Lord, if my only accomplishment today is that I stayed close to you and treated others with kindness, let that be enough for me. Jesus, I am asking for your guidance in the small, mundane tasks that make up the bulk of my day. Often, I think I only need you for the big crises, but I am realizing that I need you in the laundry, in the meetings, in the traffic, and in the meal planning. Father in heaven, let your spirit permeate the ordinary moments. I am offering you my hands to do the work, my feet to walk the path, and my mind to solve the problems. My King, I am asking that you would sanctify my daily routine, turning my chores into acts of worship and my work into a way of serving your kingdom. My dear Lord, I am praying for a renewed sense of wonder this morning. In the midst of the storms, it is so easy to become cynical or to lose sight of the beauty you have scattered throughout the world. Jesus, help me to notice the way the light hits the leaves, the sound of a bird's song, or the warmth of a kind word. Father, don't let the clouds of my circumstances block out the sun of your goodness. I am asking for a heart that remains soft and expectant, always looking for the ways you are breaking through the darkness with your light. Father in heaven, I am bringing my body to you as well, asking for the energy and the health I need to serve you today. My King, you know where I feel weak, where I am tired, and where my physical frame feels the toll of the seasons. I am asking for your restorative power to flow through me. My dear Lord, help me to treat my body with the respect it deserves as a temple of your Spirit. Give me the wisdom to rest when I need to rest, and the discipline to move when I need to move. Jesus, I am trusting you with my physical well-being, knowing that you are the one who sustains my every heartbeat. My King, I am thinking about my home again, and I am asking that it would be a true sanctuary. Father, let there be a tangible sense of your peace when anyone walks through my door. I am asking for your protection over the atmosphere of my household. My dear Lord, please drive away any spirit of contention, any heaviness of heart, or any shadow of discouragement. Jesus, let our home be a place where laughter is frequent, where forgiveness is quick, and where your name is always held in honor. I am entrusting the safety of my family to you, believing that your angels are encamped around us. Father in heaven, I am also praying for my mind and my emotional health. My dear Lord, The world is so full of noise and distractions that try to pull me away from your truth. I am asking for the ability to focus on what is pure, lovely, and of good report. My King, when the waves of negative thoughts try to crash over me, help me to take every thought captive to the obedience of Christ. Jesus, be the guardian of my mind, keeping me from falling into the traps of comparison or bitterness. I am asking for a spirit of joy that isn't dependent on my situation, but on the fact that I am yours. My dear Lord, I am expressing my gratitude once again for the small things that I so often forget to mention. Thank you for the gift of clean water, for the ability to read your word, and for the freedom to pray to you like this. Father, I am thankful for the people who have poured into my life, for the teachers, the mentors, and the friends who have shown me glimpses of your character. My King, I am so grateful for the ways you have protected me from dangers I never even knew were there. Jesus, your mercy is truly new every morning, and I am humbled by your constant pursuit of my heart. Father in heaven, I am asking for a spirit of patience today. My dear Lord, I am naturally a person who wants things to happen quickly, but I know that your timing is perfect. My King, when I am waiting for an answer, waiting for a change, or waiting for a storm to pass, help me to wait well. Jesus, let the waiting room of my life be a place of growth rather than a place of complaining. I am trusting that even when nothing seems to be happening on the surface, you are working in the depths, strengthening the anchor and preparing me for what is next. My King, I am praying for those who are in positions of authority today, whether it is in my local community, my workplace, or the world at large. I am asking that you would grant them wisdom and hearts that seek justice and mercy. Father, I am asking that you would use me to be a small part of the healing this world needs. My dear Lord, show me where I can be a hand of help or a voice of encouragement. Jesus, let my life be a testimony to the fact that there is a hope that does not disappoint, even when the foundations of the world seem to be shaking. Father in heaven, I am asking for your grace to cover my mistakes today. I know that I am not perfect, and I know that I will likely stumble in some way before the sun sets. My dear Lord, help me to be quick to admit when I am wrong and quick to seek reconciliation. My King, I am asking that your grace would be the safety net that catches me and the strength that helps me get back up. Jesus, let me not be paralyzed by the fear of making a mistake, but let me be motivated by the desire to live in the fullness of your love. My dear Lord, I am lingering here just a moment longer, soaking in the stillness of your presence. Father, I am listening. I am quieting my own voice so that I can hear the heartbeat of yours. My King, I am ready to step out into the world now, but I am doing so while holding your hand. Jesus, be my vision, be my peace, and be my anchor. I am placing everything, my whole self, my whole day, and my whole future into your capable and loving hands. Father, I am moving forward with peaceful confidence, knowing that the one who started a good work in me will be faithful to complete it. Jesus, I find myself thinking about the strength of the you anchor once more and how it is often forged in fire to become strong enough to hold a ship. My King, I am realizing that perhaps the very storms I am facing are the fire that is strengthening my hope. Father, I am asking you to help me not to resent the difficult times, but to see them as the moments where my faith is becoming solid and real. My dear Lord, I am surrendering my desire for an easy life and instead asking for a life that is deeply rooted in you. If the waves must come, let them only serve to prove how secure I am in your grace. Father in heaven, I am praying for the wisdom to steward my time well today. My King, it is so easy to let the hours slip away in things that don't truly matter. I am asking you to help me prioritize what is eternal. My dear Lord, guide me toward the people who need a kind word and toward the tasks that bring light into the dark. Jesus, help me to be fully present in every moment, not dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, but meeting you in the now. I am giving you the ticking of the clock, asking that my day would be a beautiful symphony written by your hand. My King, I am asking for a heart of true humility as I walk through this day. Father, help me to remember that everything I have and everything I am is a gift from you. My dear Lord, keep me from the temptation of taking credit for your blessings or of looking down on others who are struggling. Jesus, let my spirit be like yours, gentle and lowly in heart. I am asking that you would use my life to point others toward your majesty, not my own. Let me be a window through which your light can shine clearly, without the smudge of my own ego getting in the way. Father in heaven, I am lifting up the dreams and desires that you have placed in my heart. My dear Lord, some of them feel so far away, and some of them feel like they have been buried by the storms of disappointment. My King, I am asking you to breathe new life into the things that come from you. Jesus, if there are desires in me that are not of you, I am asking that you would gently remove them and replace them with your perfect will. I am trusting that you know the desires of my heart better than I do, and I am resting in the promise that you will give me exactly what I need at exactly the right time. My dear Lord, as I prepare to close this part of our conversation, my heart feels lighter. The storm hasn't necessarily stopped outside, but the storm inside of me has quieted. Father, I thank you for this miracle of peace. My King, I am going out now, not in my own power, but in yours. Jesus, thank you for being my anchor, my hope, and my very best friend. I am walking into this day with my head held high, not because of who I am, but because of whose I am. Looking out over the horizon, it is easy to feel like we are the only ones struggling against the current, but then I see the glow of your lamp through the mist. There is a profound beauty in realizing that while our individual boats might be tossed, we are anchored in the same vast ocean of grace. I am sharing this moment with you because our prayers carry more weight when they are woven together, forming a net that can catch the falling and a chain that can hold the world steady. Let us lean into that collective strength, knowing that we are never truly alone in our storms. We reach out to the Father together. Jesus, my shepherd, I lift up those who feel like they are drowning in silence today. I think of the lonely, the grieving, and the ones whose hearts have grown cold from the biting wind of disappointment. My King, please draw near to the person who feels invisible or forgotten by the world. Let them feel the tug of your hope on their souls, reminding them that they are precious in your sight. I intercede for my friends, my family, and even my enemies, asking that you provide for their every physical need and quiet the chaotic storms within their minds. Father in heaven, I affirm today with total confidence that you are my unshakable rock. No matter how high the waves rise or how loud the thunder rolls, they cannot rise higher than your throne. I believe that your plans for my life are rooted in goodness, and that you are working even in the hidden, messy depths where I cannot see. My dear Lord, I trust that you are turning my trials into testimonies and my fears into a foundation for a stronger faith. You are the shore that never moves, the light that never fails, and the everlasting love that never lets go of my hand. My King, I am making a final entrustment of this day into your care. I leave the outcomes of my efforts, the timing of my miracles, and the healing of my heart at your altar. I refuse to carry the burden of the how and the when anymore, choosing instead to rest in the who of your magnificent and holy character. Jesus, I am yours completely. Every breath I take today is a testament to your sustaining power, and I surrender my path to your perfect sovereignty. Father, as I step out into the world, I do not ask to go ahead of you or to lag behind, but simply to walk beside you. Be the breath in my lungs and the clarity in my mind when things get confusing. Accompany me in the small errands and the big decisions, letting your presence be the gentle peace that others notice in me throughout this day. My dear Lord, I am ready to face whatever comes, knowing that you are already there, waiting for me. Amen.